So what are your excuses? Let's lay them out. What are they today, people? I ain't got time. I don't have money. I don't know how to. Let me tell you something. We will use excuses for the things we don't want to do. God don't told us to do something. God don't placed it on your heart to do something. Or let's say you don't recognize it as God's voice, but you saying, my intuition, my heart, my gut, in my mind, I know I need to do a thing, but I can't because of this reason. I tell you what, for the things we want to do, we do it. I want you to think about a determined woman. You better get out her way. A woman that has decided that this is the thing that she wants and she will have. Baby, some of y'all husbands know the best thing to do is step out of the way. Because baby girl gonna get what she want. Yeah, she gonna turn the whole house, the whole family. She gonna turn the whole workplace, the whole world upside down. So she could get what she want. Baby be waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning to get what she want. I want you to think about if I placed a couple $1,000,000 in front of you and was like, you need to go do this hard thing, but after you go do this hard thing, they'll go to millions of dollars. I bet you coming up with a plan. You going to work. You trying to exhaust every way you can to get, because you want that thing. Some of y'all men, set your mind on doing a thing. You up at 12:30 a.m. in the morning, working out at the gym. What the? Why is the gym working open 24 hours? Because there's somebody in there at 11:30, 2 o'clock a.m. that has decided this is something that's important to them and that they want. You see, so I want you to consider that in this process, is that when you want something, there's no excuses. You'll realize this very important aspect in that, you know what? There is, or there will always be something that will stop you until you'll determine there's nothing that will stop you. See, I have this thing in that there will always be something till there's nothing. There will always be something till there's nothing. There will always be something that will be in the way that can come up to stop you from doing a thing until you make up your mind that there is nothing that will stop you. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's snowing. I don't care if I am broke. I don't care if I am exhausted, if I am dead tired and I don't have nothing left. I don't care if I'm fighting through the world's end and my end. I am going to get this thing done. There's just nothing that's going to stop me. See, you got to get to that level. You got to get to that point where you decide that no matter what, you are going to do what God has called you to do in this season, and there's nothing that's going to stop you. Will there be things that slow you down? Will there be things that try to come against you? Yeah. Will you fall? Yes, but you're going to get back up and you just going to keep going. You're going to keep moving. You're going to press towards what Jesus has called you to who he's called you to be. You see, none of the excuses that you have right now matter. It's really an excuse. I want you to go through and scour every aspect of that thing that you know that you're supposed to do. Is there nothing that you can do as it relates to it? Because maybe you're in a be still, wait on God. But is that what God told you to do? Is that where God has you at? Or has God put something on your heart to do and you like, my house ain't big enough. I don't have the money to do it right. I don't have the time. I don't know exactly what that means. I don't even know how to do it. Are you seeking? Are you up at midnight doing research on Google trying to figure out exactly how that thing is done? Somebody don't ventured into it somewhere. I don't care if you're doing a new thing. Somebody know how to get you started and moving in that direction in that new thing. Somebody do. Are you reaching out? Are you visiting places in which a similar thing is operating to where they might be able to allow you to gain some footing so you can move in the direction that God's called you to? Have you put the thing to paper yet? Have you created the Word document, the Google Doc? Have you talked to the person you're supposed to be partnering with and at least started conversations and got that synergy going? What have you done? You don't have time. You got time for a lot of other things. Do you have time for that? If you really don't have time, because you can get to a space where you wake up and God is leading your every step, and you got people that are demanding your time that you need to give it to. You need to give time to your children. You need to give time to, your significant other. You just need to do those things. You need to bring that stuff before the Lord. Ask the Lord, okay, how do you want me to make more time? How do you want me to reschedule my day? How do you want me to do this? I understand you're trying to move me in a direction I've never been in. How do I do that? I don't know how to let go and go into the unknown. I don't know it. God, I don't have money for that thing. Do you want me to just do it anyway? Okay. See, you're going to have to learn to do stuff without. You're going to have to make a move if God is pressing you to do that. Now, if he's telling you to be still, hey, go have a seat. Go have several seats, okay? But if God don't told you to do something, do it. So what? It's not your grand vision. Because, see, I be thinking way up here. I don't be thinking on God's level, but I do be thinking like I want things to be right. I want things to be solid. I want things to be good. Look, I'm thinking about, I want a studio. I want it to be like pretty. You be watching these videos and they be having like setups. You're like, oh, that's pretty. That's fancy. I see what you're doing. But God tell me to make a video. Look, this is what we doing today. Let it be ugly. Let it be raggedy. Let it be whatever it's going to be. But let it be obedient. Let it be what God want me to do. I be coming on here looking wild. I be in my robe. I be having sleep in my eye. My hair be like, look, this. I just woke up not too long ago. All I did was like, try to do something real quick, and here we go, showtime. It ain't the best, but it's me, so it's a bitch, But it's obedient. Sometimes you got to take that scale down. Stop trying to be the best. Stop trying to be the greatest and be obedient. Yeah. Stop trying to make sure everything's together. Everything's just right. God wants you to do it even when it ain't, and trust that he gonna make it right. Yeah, see, this ain't got to be grand. It just has to be. And God come up in these videos all the time. I done made over 500 videos in a very short time, a matter of like 2 months, 2, maybe 3 months. And I ain't never decided to push play except for once. And I got 2 minutes into that video and realized God wasn't in it, and I turned that thing off. It's still in my phone right now. Yeah, if God don't tell me to do it, I'm not doing it. But all I needed to do was be available so that he can use it. And he got somebody, if you watch it right now, it's almost over. He got somebody that gonna watch it and will gain something from it. Be obedient. Get rid of the excuses.